Hi, it's Anjanette from AJ's Personal Touch. How you guys doing? I hope that this lighting isn't too bad. It's all natural light from outside. It's a warm day, so the rest of the house is shut up. Got a lot of stuff in this room. Give you a really quick glance. Wasn't planning on doing this, but I need to take this external hard drive off of here in order to do this. So, look, stuff from my bedroom. Over there in front of the TV, over here. My bedroom is one of the rooms that had an external wall that needed the drywall done on the inside. And I had gotten a new window last year. Well, it turns out that the other window, we need to put another one in there. And put everything out to prepare it. My husband took the carpeting out to put new flooring down because we're going to put laminate throughout the whole house. And because of the stuff that needed to be done in my room and the fact that my bed frame had broken, that it's the first to get done. And plus I have so much I need to get done. I have clothing to go through and things, and it's all going to be done before it's all put back in there. So I've got a lot of work to do. Yesterday was the day after my having a pain block, so I've been in a ton of pain. So right now, I have not been able to do the things that I would like to be doing. I actually overdid it yesterday, but yeah, having it here right in front of me also makes it harder not to look at it and think I need to do this and I need to do that. So things are going to get done. But another extremely important thing was missed. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Does anybody know what yesterday was? Actually, today it could be said that today is this day and not yesterday. But yesterday is my third YouTube anniversary because it was the first day that I actually made a video, but it wasn't posted until the 15th. So that's why I'm like, I really don't know which day to consider. I consider it the 14th because that's when I made the actual video. Last year I did a live and we played bingo and we had fun, and I did it really quickly too because the time came down on me. For some reason every year I think it's in June. This year I knew it was in May, but I forgot to check and find out exactly what day. I think I checked and then I forgot because I was thinking March and not May when March came, and it's been rough. It's been really rough. I have been in so much pain for the last couple months due to different reasons. Intestinal pain, let's put it that way. I had something that was almost very close to a major blockage. So, yeah, I had to deal with that. It's just been dealing with life in general, and it's been rough. Been very, very rough. And like now, I was going to reboot the computer and, well, first I was going to clean it off really good. Then I was going to reboot it, and then I would have to double reboot it, which I'm still going to have to do it when I'm done with this video. I want to try and get it uploaded first, so I don't want it to be too long. It's Crochet Corner Day, so that starts at 5. It is right now 3:29 p.m. It starts at 5 EST. So I need to finish this. I need to clean off the computer. I need to reboot it, but anytime I clean it really good with my mechanical, I can't think of the name. I always forget the whole name. Mechanical something. cleaner, I always have to reboot it again because it doesn't work. It's still extremely slow and sluggish after the first reboot. So I have to reboot it twice. And then I can post links. So links are going to go up late. And of course, you guys won't know that until after the fact. But those of you who come all the time are used to that. So, but it is happening. Crochet Corner is happening today. Sorry, I had other things I needed to hurry up and do on my phone. I actually need to check a video or an email to see what happened. I am very, 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 very upset with the company right now. And it is the company that I have been following for the longest in my career of crochet. They did something that highly upset me. I sent them a letter to support last night, and I have not had time to check my email to see if they've written back. And part of it, I guess, is not just I haven't had time. Part of it is afraid that they're going to respond in a way I'm not particularly looking forward to, which will end my association with them. Although there is one thing that I do, and I do it all the time on here for you guys, and I don't want to stop doing it. So I either need to find something, a replacement, or not. And I'm not coming out and saying exactly what all of this is yet until I see how they respond. I told them I have a channel. I told them I've talked about them, and I talk about them on a seasonally basis. So that may tell you a bit of who it is. And I've actually gotten other people to sign up for what it is. I had joined something that was supposed to be a lifetime amount, and they just increased it on me. Never sent me an email, nothing saying, oh, we're increasing this on you. I got it on a deal, so I wasn't paying the regular price that everybody else pays because they had this special deal going on. But it still was, once you pay it, you're set in that amount for the life, for your lifetime. But there is something that they have just done that may have made it that it's basically was the end of the company's lifetime. Although not really. It's a technical thing. So, yeah. Things are difficult for me, money-wise. I don't push to monetize my channel because we have times when I can't be on here a lot because I'm just too sick and I don't want to come on and tell you guys, oh, I'm sick and I'm blah, blah, blah. I didn't want to come on the last couple weeks and say I'm having all these problems and give you TMI and talk about a subject that, they advertise on YouTube all the time, but I don't want to talk about it. So, yeah. And when you're going through certain things that are extremely painful and sometimes can completely make your whole body shake and make you pass out, you don't want to come on here and talk about all that because you're going through all the pain and all you want to do is sleep and get up and do the things that you can do and start all over again from the beginning the next day. So that's where I've been. I had planned on having a live, another bingo, which I do apologize for if you are watching. Ambi, I know I haven't gotten your prize out to you that you won last year on bingo. Ambi is a good friend of mine, and I know she understands. And there is something that I was still trying to get to put in it for her, being that she is a good friend of mine. I had more to put in there than the prize, but I can't find this object, so I'm probably just going to send out the prize. And if I find the other thing I had wanted to send her, which she doesn't know about because it was a secret, something I wanted to send her that I had on hand, because I've sent stuff out to a couple of close friends that all of us used to chat on a regular basis, but we don't anymore. But anyway, but I wanted to do bingo again because everybody really enjoyed it last year. So now I have a question for you guys. And I want an honest to goodness, true answer. The end of my month is kind of busy, but next month is also kind of busy. Would you like me to do my bingo live? Because I know like a couple of my friends, they're outside, they're working, getting their flower beds and things like that done right now. So if I did a live, and I don't know what night I would do it on. Normally, I know we do AJ's and Kay's Yarny Tales on Wednesdays, which I believe next Wednesday we're supposed to be having one. And I think it's, don't quote me on that, and it's going to be on Kaylin's channel. And it's just going to be a get together and chat and crochet because we both have been just so either busy or hurting. But let me know. Would you like me to try and have it done by the end of this month or stretch my YouTube anniversary into next month? What would be better for you guys? If I had a bingo night now in the middle of everything you're doing, just to have you have a night where you can de-stress and play bingo and have fun? Or wait until next month? Now, I will tell you, I'm not sure what my prizes will be. They may just be an envelope with a card and some crochet or knitting stickers in there, depending on if you knit. Although I don't know if I ever bought any of the knitting stickers. I need to go and get some now that I'm starting to knit. So it may just be stickers that are waterproof that you can put on. Here's one of them from her that I've gotten. This one I've never understood is hydrate or dihydrate, but I didn't want to mess it up, and I just put it on a glass that isn't one that I want to put my other stickers on. And the ones I got for me are for me to put on my cart that I got, that once everything is done in my craft room and stuff, that the only thing that will be brought into this room, because like right now I've got bags at my feet, will be my whip cart. And then I can push it back there at the end of the evening. That is my goal. So I don't have crochet stuff all around me. Maybe one bag will stay if I decide to work on it and watch a movie or something until I'm ready to go to bed. But even at that, I should still be able to walk it back to the back room. But if I'm tired and not feeling well, maybe one bag. But I don't want all these bags at my feet. I want to be able to move the cart. It's the whole reason why we got it. Got one with the pegboard on the side so we can, I can put supplies and stuff on it. And I will show it to you guys. I know I really haven't shown it to you yet because I wanted to wait until I had it all set up the way that I want to have it set up. So anyway, I really need to know. Do you guys want me to get a live in this month? It will either be, let me think, on a Wednesday that we don't have AJ's and Kay's Yarny Tale. On a Friday, like I could do it this Friday. I can do it tomorrow night because my husband's going to be working. Or a weekend. Like I could do it Saturday night. He's going to be working. Although we would be doing the live while he's sleeping before he goes in for work, I do believe. So maybe not. Friday, Saturday night may not be the best, but once he's sleeping, he usually doesn't hear a whole lot. And I try not to be loud. And right now we've got the air on because it's so hot outside anyway. And with my asthma and stuff, unfortunately, I tend to be in a closed up house most of the year, winter and summer. But anyway, this weekend would be a good weekend. Next weekend would probably be a good weekend. Um, oh, but then there's Memorial Day weekend coming up. I always forget. And my daughter's birthday, which I don't want to forget my daughter's birthday. Um, there's some things I need to order today. So lots of things I need to do. I need to get a move on. It is 3:40, so I need to get my stuff done. But I got my Hobbii order the other day. Turn it this way. Oh, they got an address on both sides. Oh, that's my customs declaration. Doesn't have the address on it. This order came about because I won a $25 what they consider a gift certificate. I consider it a coupon because you can't use it in combination with any other coupon codes, and if it was a true gift certificate, you would be able to use it as money along with, your other money. So it's really a $25 coupon because you can't use it along with anything else. So I had planned on getting Fruta yarn because I've been wanting it and it was on sale, half price. But because of everything that I was doing and loss of time in my head, when I went to put in my order, it showed on my phone, if I searched it, that it was still half price. And it showed on my laptop, if I searched it, it was still half price. But if you opened up the page, it was full price because the sale had just ended and they didn't get it switched everywhere yet. I still think when I sent a message to support, they should have honored it, but they told me it's because my cache was, it was probably that I needed to clean my cache and it was still showing old pages. And then I'm like, okay, that explains it for my laptop, but it didn't explain it for my phone too, honestly. But anyway, I got something else that I've really been wanting. I still need to get the Fruta because I have a specific project for it. I want to get the sunset one, and I will not pay full price for it. Could have gotten it 50% off this week or 40% off this week because it was part of live shopping, but I really don't have the money right now. And it would have been perfect to be able to get it with this. But, I still got something else that I've been really, 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 really wanting. There's a lot of their yarns on my wish list. I wasn't sure how good it would go together. I am so happy with these two colors. And it's a DK weight, and I don't have a lot of DK weight. What I'm going to show you first before I show you the yarn. Oh, and I got a candy. That's for all those people who say you don't get candies in the U.S. and that the customs people take it. No, they do not. I have gotten candies in my last 3 or 4 orders, and I don't have big, huge orders, so you would think that candy would fall out of my bag easier if that's truly what happens. But in order to get the full $25, I got one of their bags. This was on sale too. And with the kitty cat, this is a perfect size for knitting. So, me and cats. So I got this. I could have probably found something else that was around the same price, but I saw this, fell in love with it. I like their new cat and dog bags that they have. The only thing I don't like is they put the purple background with the dogs and the blue with the cats. And I love blue, but I would have really loved to have the purple background. But this, I completely love drawstring bags. And again, as I said, this is perfect either for me to put cotton yarn in for when I'm working on the toys, but I already have a bag down here that I use. Use this bigger one. Not all who wander are lost. This one came from Furls when I got some of their Wander yarn when it first came out. but this would be perfect for either if I'm going somewhere and I'm going to work on cat toys, and I just put a couple things cotton in here. There's a Pikachu I want to make for my daughter. I could put the stuff in here for that. Little projects is what I'm trying to spit out of my mouth. But also for knitting, because you don't use as much yarn with projects when you knit. I got that. And actually right now what I'm going to do is this. Put the yarn in here so I can get rid of the bag, and I'll just put it in the back room in this bag for now. I got 2 different colors of Tweed Dreams, which is a DK weight. I love tweed yarn, and I love working with a DK weight, a sport and a DK weight. Um, I'm going to learn how to work with some fingering. I've worked with some before, but I'm going to make a shawl. I've got some fingering weight back there just waiting for me to work with it. I can work with pretty much all of the sizes of yarn. My favorite used to be worsted. Now it's turning more into DK. So this is the first one that I got. And let me see. I know it's not going to give the actual color on it. I should open it on my phone. Color 02. Yeah. Let me open it on my phone real quick and I can tell you the actual name of the color. Hobbii. Hobbii. I want to say this one is vanilla, maybe. I'm not positive. Also, for any of you guys watching, have any of you been following the learning how to knit? I wanted to do it myself, but I hit the wrong one. I hit felted tweed. But I'm not ready to make like a sweater, any type of garment yet. I'm gonna make a my first real thing once I'm done with the pot holder that I'm working on right now. That maybe I'll work on that during crochet corner today, because that helps calm me down when I'm not feeling good and when I'm hurting. I even took it with me when I had my pain block today. Anyway, I keep losing everything I want to say. I just want to know, has anybody been following it? And if you're new to knitting, has it helped you any? Because I do believe they record all of them, and I may have to go back and watch and see how they talk about casting on and things like that. I know Louisa sounds like she's really learning, but after I'm done with my washcloth, I'm going to make a cowl. I already have I have it cast on, and I have the first row of the ribbing started. It's just, I decided that I needed to make a washcloth that actually had a pattern to follow before I made it, and it has side ribbing on it too. Instead of one of them, I've made 2 already where I just do whatever I want for the row, and I do it for the whole row. And this one I'm using stitch markers in it and everything. So yeah, to get the whole 9 yards before I started an actual project. Now back on to this is Rosy Beach. Number 02 is called Rosy Beach. I loved it because it's like a vanilla, and I don't know if you can see it, but it has that I think is better. It has a really slight rosy hue, and then it's got the browns and that like a darker rose color in the tweed, but that is very much a vanilla with a rosy hue. So that is the first color I got. And then the second one, let me see what number is on here. I need my glasses more and more. Since I found out I have cataracts, things just blur so much more lately. 15. I need to hurry because I want to get a shower real quick, like I've told you guys already. So 15. This is called Powder Rouge. fell in love with this color, but I didn't want just one color. I wanted to get two colors that could go together in a project. Honestly, I don't know what the project is going to be yet for these. So I've got these. I know who it's going to be for. So I believe with the sale that's on, because I think it's still going. Let me see if it's on sale still. I was able to get 4 of each. And then, like I said, I was still like $1 away. Let me see. $4.95. No, the regular price now. Wow, that sale wasn't on for very long. So they would have, if I have 8 of these, they would have been around $3 a piece, because 3 times 8 is 24, and I had $25. So yeah, they were around 3 something a piece. And I thought these two colors would go really, really well together. And I want to make something for Lila, my great niece, or the new baby. If the new baby is a girl, there's 3 different possibilities for this yarn. For Lila, for the new baby, or for me. More than likely it's going to be for one of them. There is an old-fashioned type coat that I would love to make for Lila that I think would look really, really good in this. It's the designer is the mole hole, but I'm pretty sure I would need more yarn, because I don't want to make it for the size she is now. I want to wait until she's like 3 or 4. But I figured if I get this now, and if I find it on sale again, I can add to it, and then I can have as much as I need. But I would rather buy something that I know I'm going to use, and I know who I want to use it for, and I have a potential pattern. Now, the pattern and the person can change, but I know it's going to be either Lila, myself, or the new baby that this is going to be used for. If it turns out that the new baby is a girl, I will probably make some sweaters and things with this. But I've shown you before that I had gotten, before they decided to close Joann's and that, and when they first did the bankruptcy, I think, and when they had the huge major sales, I had went in and they had 50% off of everything that was on clearance. And I got some yarn that I had been dying to get. And I also got some of, I think it might have been the Big Twist Living in a variegated color, like a yellowy variegated color. But I got some specifically that I want to use for baby stuff, or toddler stuff. And so I have a whole box in the back room that is set aside just for stuff for Lila, but now for the new baby as well. So these are the 2 colors I got. I need to get going. I want to take a shower, as I said, before Crochet Corner starts at 5, and it's 3:53 now. So I have time to clean off the computer, reboot it twice, and get a shower. I should have time to do all that, and then get the leaves up right before it starts. So with that, I'm going to go. Please, 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 please. I know that I get comments from at least 1 or 2 people, and I love you both so much for it, and they're like my really good friends. And well, 3 people, and I love reading their comments so much, and I know they're also trying to help me. But please, if you are watching this, you're not watching it on TV, or even if you're watching it on TV and you can get to your phone or somewhere to leave a comment, please let me know. If you would like to play bingo, which I had quite a few people come to the live to do bingo last year with me, for my 4th YouTube anniversary, which was yesterday. I still can't. Oh, sorry that I didn't have it set in stone on time and that I was just so aloft and totally missed it. Well, I guess, or today, however you would think, because the video was put up on the 15th. But I digress. I've said that already. Please let me know if getting a live by the end of this month is better for you or waiting until next month. And if you want to put down exactly what, week may be good for you, you can do that too. But that's the two main things I need to know to try and get it done by the end of this month or next month. Because I really want to be able to have everybody come and enjoy it. I will have little gifts. I'm not going to have any big major prize, but it's just fun. I think it's just fun to get together and play bingo, and I will have something for you. So with that, I'm going to go. I love you guys. Remember, you matter. You matter. You matter to me. You matter to Midnight back here, my buddy, oh buddy, that I love so much. You matter to everybody, no matter what people say. Well, maybe there's some psychotic people out there or something, but nobody matters to them. But you matter. Don't let anybody make you feel like you don't. And you're beautiful and you're gorgeous. And I love you all. And I will see you very, very soon. Mwah. Remember, check Kaylin's channel on Kay's, I wanted to say Kay's Yarny Tales, Kay's Crochet Haven, for when we have the live for AJ's and Kay's Yarny Tales. I believe it's going to be next Wednesday. I'm almost 100%. I think it's like the 23rd. So, see you there. Love you guys. Unless I see you here before, but I don't know. I don't know how often I'm going to. It took me a long time to get this one. Anyway, I will read your comments as soon as possible, though. Love you. Mwah. Later.